Hi, yes, hello, and welcome back to another Halloween's winner request. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley, and if you're a returner, welcome back. So, if you don't know, every year during October, I do something called Halloween's, and I like to do a little giveaway, and the winners are chosen by Beans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the live is still up if you want to go check that out, but Beans chose 3 winners, and last Monday was from winner High Ice 007, who requested Iron Eagle, and today comes from our second place winner, which is Reba Pie. She was our second place winner, and her request was Imitation of Life from 1959, I do believe. Yeah, I'm excited. She wanted me to make sure that I watched the one. Wait, hold on. I have notes somewhere. She requested that I watch the one, of course, from 1959 with Lana Turner, Sandra Dee, and Juanita Moore. The only Sandra Dee I know is from Grease when Rizzo's like, "Look at me, I'm Sandra Dee, lousy with Virgin." That's not the right key, but you see where I'm going. So I don't think I know these people. I've never heard of this movie. A handful of you guys, when I told you what she requested as her winning movie, I told y'all that it was this film, and some of y'all were like, it's go time. So I'm excited. I don't know if this is going to be a rom-com. I don't know what's in store. Reba didn't give me any information. Twitch didn't give me any information. So no more diddle-dallying. Let's get right into today's Halloween's winner request from Reba Pie, which is the 1959 Imitation of Life.
Without the giving.
Are these diamonds falling? These are diamonds. Okay, so are we bougie in this movie? Okay, this is fun. The diamonds. You know what? I forgot to talk for a little while just because I was watching these diamonds stack up. That's fun for me. Last time I saw a beach this crowded, it was during Jaws. And we know how that turned out. This is when men would wear, they're not really Speedos, but they're also not really like shorts. High-waisted Speedos, that's what we'll call them. The 1947 Coney Island Mardi Gras.
Have you seen a little girl in a blue sunsuit?
A sunsuit.
Go to the police.
Well, where are the police?
Right there. Right where?
Right down there under the beach.
Woman, he's right there. Oh my goodness, lady, he was right there.
It seems to me I didn't hear any thank yous for those hot dogs.
Oh, get on to him, girl.
One moment I had her, and the next moment she was gone.
Just like a kid, take off running around. You just found the kid, so why would you let her run away like that? These some bad little kids. They were trying to make out a little bit.
A strong, healthy, settled-down woman who eats like a bird and doesn't care if she gets no time off and will work real cheap.
You know somebody?
Someday.
Why not today? I'm available.
You?
You're watching the other girl.
Oh, I wouldn't be leaving her. My baby goes where I go.
That's your baby. Okay, fun.
Sarah Jane is your child?
Yes, ma'am. It surprises most people.
At least she knows.
He left before she was born.
She said that with a big smile. Stop it.
What are you doing?
About time you showed up.
That's not a very appropriate response.
Where do you live, Sarah Jane?
At your house now.
No place.
We'll find a place come night, honey.
Wait, they don't have a place to live right now? Oh, yay. I didn't realize they were like homeless as well. Also, that is one good-looking man.
People just won't take in a woman with a child. And no matter what, I won't be separated from my baby.
Good for you, girl. Priorities. Is that how y'all used to have to start ceiling fans?
I've had her all my life. Mom!
The drama.
Where are your manners? Now give it back.
I don't want the black one.
I'll take them.
Oh, stop. Is this movie gonna make me cry?
I don't want to live in the back. Why do we always have to live in the back?
Shh, honey.
So there's some information that we don't have yet, and I am intrigued. If the kids are up, why are we being so quiet? Oh, I guess she just got up. Okay, never mind.
Good morning, darling. Good morning, Sarah Jane.
I want a kiss too.
No.
Now he can talk out loud. Now he can even scream.
No, you shouldn't do that. You should not do that.
Hannah, you shouldn't have done my laundry.
I like taking care of pretty things.
Aw, that kind of nice of her.
Now he thinks I'm prosperous.
No sin in looking prosperous. It's just a way of showing you trust in the Lord.
Yes, girl. Amen. Manifest that shit.
Pretty sure he said the Acme Model Agency.
Okay, girl, get into it, girl.
Thank you. Oh, Annie, I've got a job modeling.
Yes, girl, get into it.
I've registered everywhere, but this is the first call.
See, the Lord be providing, Annie.
Do you know this will be the first money I've earned since I came to New York?
Where'd you get the money to live for this?
If I get a job modeling, at least I'll be seen.
Yes, girl, I love that for you. Flea powder! What? Hey, it's a start. I was gonna say, shoo, there you go. Now you can let out your steez.
Checks are mailed out on Thursday. We don't want to confuse the bookkeeper.
But she needed the money.
Now, anything happens, he has got to be better.
This movie's absolutely gonna make me cry. Absolutely gonna do that.
Annie took us to the park and we caught a squirrel. No, we didn't.
Did you?
We nearly did.
She exaggerates. I don't know anybody else who does that to make the stories more exciting. Definitely not me.
Hello, this is Steve Archer.
Steve Archer.
I brought the pictures.
It's little cutie man. I love him.
Beach! The man on the beach! It's our picture with the fat man!
It's our picture with the fat man. I can't. Let me see your picture with the fat man.
It's lucky I didn't catch Sarah Jane playing such pranks. It's just ain't seemly, Miss Laura.
Oh, way to ruin a good time. They didn't hurt nobody. Look at him. He's a good-looking man.
What do you think of this? Mother in distress.
Ooh, get into it, girl.
Don't you believe in chasing rainbows?
They gonna fall in love.
I'm an actress.
Trying to be. Working at it.
My camera could easily have a love affair with you.
And what about you, though? Could you do the same? Could you do the same?
I don't mean right away. How about tomorrow?
I don't mean right away. Tomorrow, though.
Sort of a poor man's 21.
I don't know what a 21 is, so...
Oh, by the way, the name is Steve.
Ah, we love a good Steve.
My husband was in the theater, too. A director.
Oh.
So it took me 5 years to save enough money to come to New York.
But you did it.
But you did it.
What agent?
Alan Loomis.
Today.
Get into it, girl. You better head there.
Why don't you come and have dinner with us?
All right.
Good luck. Thanks.
Good on her for leaving a good-looking man to pursue her dreams. She said, I got to go. But there's a lot of people.
Robert Hayes from International Studio.
Who is Robert Hayes?
Mr. Hayes won't like it at all. I hope you didn't slip up.
Me?
Girl, don't be getting people in trouble.
Miss Meredith, you couldn't go in now.
You know what? Good for her for making that work. It's not ethical or moral, but it worked.
He thought that I'd get more, personal attention from you.
Oh! What kind of personal attention?
But all cast. Hello?
Somebody's gonna drop out?
I don't mind you standing me up. I'm fine. I'll just kill myself.
Oh, my heavens.
Say, how'd you like to go with me tonight?
Don't double book yourself, girl.
76120.
120.
How is that a complete phone number?
I cannot have cocktails and dinner with him.
I know who?
She don't know what's going on.
Annette, get me Hollywood. Mr. Robert Hayes.
No.
You don't think so? Why not?
Has he known this entire time that she was lying?
You took me in for all of 20 seconds. You took me in, but I don't mind.
Because it shows you can act. Oh, she's showing some arms and ankles. Heavens.
Aren't we going to be late to the party?
Plenty of time. Plenty.
Fashionably late.
Try this on for size.
A mink coat to wear to this bougie party tonight?
I haven't been seen with a girl without a mink since the heat wave of 39. Come on.
Ah, yes. The heat wave of 39. We all know about that.
You're a beaut.
Please don't.
Oh, so he's... Oh, okay.
Well, me, I'm a man of very few principles, and they're all open to revision.
That's hilarious. That's so witty.
Kid out of some drama school wanting to do or die for dear old Thespis, and you're beginning under a handicap.
A handicap?
Time isn't on your side.
Because she's older?
With a complete new wardrobe at my expense. Oh, it's tax deductible.
He said tax deductible. Don't worry about it, baby.
If some producer with a hand as cold as a toad wants to do a painting of you in the nude, you'll accommodate him for a very small part.
It's disgusting.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we want to go down this road.
Oh, I'll make it, Mr. Loomis, but it'll be my way.
Yes! Frank Sinatra, my way.
But my spelling wouldn't take no prizes.
Me either, Annie, honestly. Oh, she comes home beautiful and forlorn. Whatever will Steve do?
For the first time, I felt that I was somebody, too.
She really just be lying about everything, huh?
I'll go get you a glass of hot milk, huh?
No! No! That does not help anything. Milk does not help.
Maybe I should see things as they really are.
Okay, so that agent was a sleazeball. You try again.
It's all part of the Archer service. Day or night.
All part of the Archer service, day or night. I need her to take note of that. Oh, what happened to her wrist?
After class, one of the kids said that Negro blood was different. So later this evening, Sarah Jane wanted to compare her blood with Susie's. Well, I spanked her good.
That's weird. Is this gonna be a scary movie? This sounds like the beginning of a scary movie.
I'm afraid you made a mistake. I don't have any little colored girl in my class.
But they said 3B.
Oh, no.
You mean Sarah Jane Johnson?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Mrs. Johnson.
The teacher is appalled.
Baby, I brought you yours.
Okay, so the little girl really struggles with being different.
Sarah Jane, wait!
Oh, if I ran away from my parents like that when I was a little kid, I'd get my butt whooped.
What do you want to do, catch pneumonia?
I hope I do. I hope I die.
Jeez Louise, lady.
That's what you are, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Amen.
Why do you have to be my mother? Why?
Why do you have to be her daughter, you ungrateful little brat?
You better get ready, Mr. Steve's coming.
It was serve him right to wait. He was due here over an hour ago.
Okay, you can't be mad at him for not showing up on time when you canceled on him last minute and he still showed up.
But I am white. I'm as white as Susie.
God, that kid's big crazy.
It's a sin to be ashamed of what you are.
Is it?
That is reasons for making some of us white and some of us black.
This movie's gonna make me a big cry.
She was born to be hurt.
She wasn't born to be hurt. Other people are just ignorant sometimes. What's that? The pictures in the magazine!
They gave me a job. A steady one in the advertising staff.
A job!
Well, it's not the Museum of Modern Art.
But it's a step.
We have to get a tree, and I have a list of gifts for the kids and Annie.
Wow, Steve just really showed up and stepped up. Big fan of Steve. Big fan.
I guess you'll have to marry me. It's the least you can do for me for Christmas.
Wow! Are we getting guilt-tripped into a wedding?
I want to give you a home. Take care of you.
Look at his jawline, his nose. That is a perfect specimen of a male.
You love me.
I think I do.
That's not what he wanted to hear.
I'd say something I wouldn't really mean.
Kiss him.
Let me kiss you.
There you go.
Hello? Miss Meredith's residence.
Ow! That was cute.
She isn't in, Mr. Loomis. No, not even if it's important.
It's important. She's in. She's in.
Yes, Mr. Loomis?
You look good with the St. Bernard dog.
The flea powder.
It seems he's looking for a girl with that certain je ne sais quoi for his new play.
This is a trap.
The pot calls for about
$2.50.
$2.50 a week.
$2.50 a week?
And you're going down there?
Well, of course.
Even after what happened last time?
Good point by you, Steve.
Do you know what you're asking? Don't you realize what this could mean to me?
Yeah, it could also mean that they're not good guys and it's not going to be a mink coat next time. You know what I mean?
Good night.
Laura, wait.
Steve, just go with her as protection.
You'll never understand.
What you're after isn't real. What you're after is just a...
At least I'm after something.
Oh, that's mean.
Well, I'm going up and up and up. And no,
She's a little crazy.
or you wouldn't give it up to sell beer.
Wow, she went from like really in love to really awful.
And I can't do it.
If you grew up, you could.
Oh, roasted.
And I might not be around to pick up the pieces this time.
Ooh, Steve!
I'd like it that way. Forever.
Literally 30 seconds ago, he was asking to marry you, and now he's like, I won't be here when you get back. I ain't gonna fix your broken heart. Steve, like, I love the amount of self-respect you have, but also at the same time, it's a lot happening in a short amount of time. Look at their little tree. That's cute.
That'll be Mr. Steve again.
Oh, she ain't gonna talk to Steve.
Where will we?
Jesus was almost born.
Jesus was almost born.
The Star of
Jesus
Bethlehem.
white or black?
He's probably brown.
Then what color was he? He was like me. White.
Man, this movie is so layered.
And you trip over the vacuum cleaner over there.
All right, good directions. Glad we have it.
But Mr. Overmeyer, why aren't you in Duluth?
They are not loving this. They are not loving it.
For high comedy, with delicate reactions, not loud, goggle-eyed takes.
I didn't think she was like that.
I couldn't play this part for high comedy. Nobody could.
That's not how you get a part, girl. That's not how you get a part.
What would you do with that scene?
Ooh, he's into it.
Give them to Amy.
Yes.
Maybe she's not an actress. Maybe she's a writer at heart.
Of course, we'll have to work very hard together, Miss Meredith.
I'd love it.
So would I.
Yeah, he would.
You know, I always believed in that girl.
No, you didn't. You a liar. That's a beautiful theater curtain. Oh, Steve went to her show even though she's being a butthead. I love that for her.
Congratulations, Mommy. Did you remember your line?
That's cute. Look at her dress, that halter neck. Stop.
I'm going home.
Well, good night, David.
Good night, all you lucky people.
Oh, David's gonna make a move on Meredith? On Laura?
Good night,
See you
David.
tomorrow.
Good night, David.
Wow, everybody just filed out all at once.
I'll see you first thing in the morning
Yes, Hal.
in my office.
Is that creepy?
I can't thank you. I can't begin to thank you for...
You gonna have to thank him. And Steve's gonna be right.
And with you, David. Always with you.
Oh my god, is she kinda into David?
I've never felt this way before.
Oh!
Never so complete and so happy.
You're just proud of yourself for being on Broadway and you're getting that confused for feelings with David.
I'm in love with you, Laura.
See, people back in these old movies just be falling in love in like 2 hours. Weird.
I'm loving you now. You tonight.
She said, I am loving you now, tonight. I gotta put that one in my little piggy bank of things to say to Hubbard. So she's just really taken off. In so many things. Years are passing. She's a big deal. Love that for her. Aw, I love that Annie's there cheering her on. They're like best friends and I love that for her.
And my next play.
She ought to go to bed right now.
Annie, you're much too pretty to be a watchdog.
And I can bite sometime.
Ooh!
Doesn't he ever stop? He can't, Annie. If he did, he'd be sure to find out how sad he really is.
Mmm. Isn't that true for most of us, though?
And you make it. Then you find out it doesn't seem worth it.
Stop it. I'm gonna cry.
Ain't no time to make decisions. You're tired, and you don't know what you want.
You need to take a nap.
And you could stay at home with Sarah Jane.
I wonder how Sarah Jane's doing. Does she ever get her attitude in check?
And you need show business as much as it needs you.
Can we talk about the fur wraparound moment? That's cute. Never seen that before. TV, radio, hi-fi? What is hi-fi?
Do you think we can really afford to have this place? Well, we can't afford not to.
Oh, well, that's not a good feeling. Interesting choice of decor, but okay.
It doesn't matter. But Miss Laura, no matter what it costs.
Bills from her new school?
Oh, what do doctors always say when they can't find nothing wrong?
Lose weight, drink water.
Hello, Mr. Edwards.
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Get into it, Sarah Jane, you little cutie.
Village, I'll be back by 3.
Except her voice is awful. I love her, like, pantsuit with the flowy. What is that? It's a pantsuit with a light outer wear. I want one.
It's drama. No clothes, no sex. No fun.
I know.
No clothes, no sex, no fun.
And that colored angle in it, it's absolutely controversial.
Oh? You better watch yourself around Annie. She'll punch you.
All right, if you want to flop, have it in your own time.
Boom, roasted.
May I have my property back?
Your property back?
Good luck, Dave.
Oh, the script? Why did he call it his property? Well, I mean, I guess it is, but like, why didn't you just call it the script?
Under the circumstances, I think it's best if I destroy this.
Oh my gosh, you're so dramatic for no reason.
Just a theatrical gesture. He never makes less than 6 copies.
Ah, smart, smart. Oh, is the lead supposed to do that? Like have their own second bow like that?
Tell her I was wrong.
Oh, it takes a big man to admit when they're wrong. Good for you.
We've got to hurry. Remember, Mama's bringing them all home. Sarah Jane.
What? Does Steve have a boo? I don't want Steve to have a boo. Look at that dress! I need every single dress from her wardrobe, please.
Steve Archer, everybody. A very old and dear friend.
Steve Archer, my almost husband.
Look, we're all going to my house to wait for the reviews. Why don't you join us?
Don't forget about his booth, girl. You really making a move. I have got to figure out how to get on a red carpet so I can wear a pretty dress.
I want to discuss with Mother. A, how do I make a boy like me? And B, should I let him kiss me?
Oh, you little hussy.
Wait till you see who's here.
God, Steve is such a good-looking man.
Scotch and water. I remembered.
Thanks.
Unless he doesn't drink anymore.
Now that we finally have you back, we will not let you go.
No, sir. You're going to stay with us.
He has a girl. It ain't just him. He's a package deal now.
Steve! I heard your voice!
I love her dress too.
Sarah Jane, look who's here.
Sarah Jane, kind of wild.
You were all legs.
I still have them.
Ah! Okay, Sarah Jane looks crazy. Sarah Jane goes still Steve. Okay, well, Steve is there. Did he ditch his boo?
You take another aspirin. You hear?
Yes, Mom.
Are we being that dramatic about a headache, or is this like migraine status? I tell you what, Sarah Jane's just... she's something else.
Now you let them alone. Maybe they got things to talk about.
They using their lips, but I don't think they talking.
Which brings us back to the subject of boys. What do you think about kissing Annie?
It's a good time.
I'm vice president in charge of advertising for PC Beer.
Hey, that's awesome.
And did you ever get the urge not to do what you don't want to do?
Yeah, every day. Every day.
I went through my entire little black book.
Well, you shouldn't have skipped my name.
Oh! This is crazy! The flirting is immaculate in this film.
I never got over you, Laura. No matter how hard I tried.
Oh, she didn't either, Steve. Get into it.
Never got around to
Miss Annie, but I'm starving to death. Can I please find Steve?
She says, you know what? I like talking about kissing till I got hungry. Same, honestly.
Will you go upstairs and see how Sarah Jane gets to? I'll be right up.
Where did Sarah Jane go off to? Probably flirting with some boys.
Why don't you bring him for cocktails?
Not for dinner, but for cocktails. Is cocktails before dinner? How do you kick somebody out before dinner? You know what I mean?
That means you'd have to go to Italy.
Of course.
Which you wanted to go around the world anyway, bro, so...
Only the best parts in Scarlet O'Hara.
I've never heard of that play. Something tells me, Sarah Jane, that when your mama finds out that you snuck out, she is not gonna be happy with you.
You won't tell my mama? No, I won't tell Annie.
You got a tattoo?
I've been out. With my boyfriend.
Oh! Your mama needs to know.
There's an ice cream parlor in the village with a jukebox.
She said I was throwing this ass in a circle.
Is he a colored boy? Why did you ask that?
That's a bad subject for Sarah Jane. You already know that.
If he ever finds out about me, I'll kill myself.
Sarah Jane is too much for me.
I don't want to have to come through back doors or feel lower than other people or apologize for my mother's color.
Makes sense. You shouldn't have to do that. No one should have to do that.
Because he wants to marry me someday.
That's what they all say.
That's why he mustn't know her. I don't want anybody to know her.
Okay. Why?
Your mother doesn't own me.
Ooh. That was a very loaded statement.
You'll have a film. You won't need me.
Don't be doing this again. That blue with the white dress. I gotta see the whole fit. Let me see.
Hawkins? Well, the Miller chauffeur down the road.
Oh.
Well, all right, you run along. I'll try to manage here.
You know what, Sarah Jane, she just looks like a bitch. She just looks like a bitch.
I don't feel too good.
Something bad is gonna happen to Annie and I'm gonna big cry. I feel it.
Fetched you all a mess of crawdads, Miss Laura, for you and your friends.
Oh, Sarah Jane.
I learned it from my mammy, and she learned it from old massa, for she belonged to...
Oh my God. Sarah Jane.
I heard her.
You and my mother are so anxious for me to be colored.
No, you are making this about something it's not about.
You weren't being colored. You were being childish.
Good for you.
Have I ever treated you as if you were different? Has Susie? Has anyone here?
Exactly, Sarah Jane. You've made life hard on yourself, honestly. I can't believe you'd make a fool out of yourself in front of your mama like that. That's embarrassing.
Try to understand.
You try to understand!
That's why I wanted you to go to the party.
Yeah, you need to get out of the house. Experience life or something.
I mean the whole thing. I said so.
She gonna run away and get married. That's what's gonna happen.
I thought you'd never get here.
You meeting boys in dark alleys, that's a little sketchy. Ooh, I love this scene. Being able to see her in the store window.
Is what true?
Is your mother a nigger?
Whoa!
Are you black?
No, I'm as white as you!
You're lying!
Slapped her! He's gonna beat her in the alley! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is awful! That makes me so sad.
Felucci wanted me and Rome in 1 week.
Whoa.
But I won't miss Susie's graduation.
Good for you, putting your daughter first.
I'm getting old. You never sounded so solemn before.
I know, you look sad.
And something set aside for her, and enough for my funeral.
Well,
why are you preparing for death, Annie?
John, I really want it elegant.
Funeral?
I belong to the Baptist church, and I belong to several lodges, too.
Several what? Belong to the Baptist church and several what?
Tell me.
Leave me alone!
Sarah Jane, you've got to tell me.
Who?
Girl, focus. You got a concussion? You okay?
Anything you can spoil, you spoil.
Stop that. Stop it.
Good for you, Laura. Get onto her.
This always happens when you lie.
It wouldn't if you weren't always around.
You're gonna regret that because your mama been talking about her funeral, so I think she's about to die. And honestly, you are gonna feel real bad.
I'm only sorry I couldn't bring your present with me. But he's a little bit too big.
Hey, who?
Who's too big?
A dog?
That thoroughbred you told me about? The one you last saw?
Yeah.
A horse.
Oh, Mama, look, it's Annie.
And Steve! Oh yeah, Steve did promise to come to the graduation. I forgot.
You know, this is the most exciting day of my entire life.
So far. So far.
And he'll wait after all. Imagine he's even made my plane reservations. I'm to leave in 2 weeks.
Girl, this is about your daughter. Talk about it later.
Oh, don't look like that, Susie. Felucci agreed to my terms.
Why can't you go with your mom to Italy?
Girls, the exercises are beginning. Come on.
Exercises?
Will you look after my child for me while I'm gone?
Why don't y'all all just go to Italy? You know, Sarah Jane, if you were so busy in your bedroom, like being weird with your little stuffed animal lamb, you could be meeting people who aren't bigots, you know? You just gotta leave the house. Ooh, good jumpies.
Come on, I'll race you back to the old mill.
Well, hold on, you got a head start. You didn't give him time to turn around. Look at you! They did a wonderful job casting her as Laura's daughter.
Maybe a little wine?
No. Coke.
Yeah, how old are you? Like 16? OMG! Her dress is so cute with the white top and the mixed middle with the black. Ah!
But anytime you have anything serious on your mind, you try it out on me.
Be careful, because she do be talking about kissing a lot.
What's the proper age for people to want to get married?
Oh, she wants to get married. Okay.
Isn't being in love enough?
Are you in love with Steve?
It's real. I am.
In love? Want to talk about it?
Well,
Is she in love with Steve? Look at the tiny glass. Look at the little cut.
I think you ought to go out more with friends your own age.
and then go out with Steve?
She's in love with Steve.
Well, I was gonna borrow one of Mother's. Steve's seen all of mine.
Sarah Jane bought herself a new one. You can wear hers.
No, don't do that, Sarah Jane. Go take it personal and make it into something it's not.
Why, she even gave her a raise.
Oh,
That's awesome. Good for Sarah Jane.
Oh, don't wait up for me, Annie. I'm gonna be terribly late. Good night, sweetie.
What's wrong? What happened? Is that a pink slip? Did she get fired? Oh my God, look at Steve's car. That's a cute little car. And a cute little man.
You have no one there by that name?
Oh, Sarah Jane been lying. Harry's Club. This is an older, wholesome movie, so I'm gonna guess she's like a singer or maybe a bartender. I'm not gonna guess stripper. Oh! Not a burlesque. Ain't no way that's her real voice. Honestly, I ain't judging her. Making money is making money, but also she just always wanted attention, so I think this is a great job for her. I'm not saying I could do a better job dancing, but I could do a better job dancing.
You weren't such a cute...
Sarah Jane Johnson.
Oh. Your mama says your full name. Your butthole puckers a little bit.
Never seen her before in my life.
Your mama's heart.
And if you don't tell her to go home with me, her mother, I'll have the law on you.
Your mother?
Oh, no. Sarah Jane's gonna act out again.
I wouldn't be found dead in a color teacher's college.
Wow.
Sarah Jane.
Oh, no. Annie's having a spell. Oh, my God. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
What happened?
Is it Sarah Jane?
It's always Sarah Jane.
All I'd like to know somehow is where she is.
That she's safe, yeah.
I bet Steve will know what to do. I'll call him.
All right.
She real big into Steve. I like her little dress, too. A little leopard print, cheetah print moment.
What's he saying about me?
He thinks you're as cute as a button, and you are.
Also, she's in love with him, by the way, Laura.
Got herself a job in the chorus line at the Moulin Rouge in Hollywood.
Wow, good for her in Hollywood.
I'm going to fly. I'm in a hurry.
Somebody needs to go with Annie. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to Annie. Moulin Rouge, that's also a movie I haven't seen that I need to get to. Wow, look at that. This is a big production. How they balancing big old headpieces? How many bobby pins that take? I just spit everywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sarah Jane still got resting bitch face. Okay, those chairs are fun.
Now, don't be mad, honey.
She gonna be mad.
Might as well pack.
A mother's love has got to be next level, because I would be like, you know what, Sarah Jane, you ain't worth it.
And I'll keep on going until you're so tired.
Baby, I am tired.
I was gonna say, she's tired now, girl.
You mind if I sit down?
Yes, I do.
What a bitch!
I'm white. White. White!
Somebody needs to go to therapy.
If you ever want to come home, and you shouldn't be able to get in touch with me.
Oh, she's gonna die! I'm not ready.
I love you so much. Nothing you ever do can stop that.
Oh, Mama.
Oh, stop! I have goosebumps all over. I'm so close to crying.
Say, listen, if you're the new maid, I want to report that my shower's full of ants.
Oh, another bitch.
My plane's leaving in a little while, Miss Linda.
Oh, calling her by her new name. Oh, she whispered it!
So, honey child, you had a mammy.
Stop!
You know, some of my girlfriends get embarrassed when their mothers wear shorts or capri pants and things like that.
Capri pants.
Here, I mixed you a highball, but you only get one before lunch.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you know how to make a highball?
Dr. Miller is quite concerned about her condition.
Do we know what she has?
It's only natural he'd like to go out with your mother. He always enjoyed her company.
And they're closer in age, Susie.
Annie, you know, don't you?
Know what?
That I'm in love with Steve.
Called it.
Every time I thought I liked a boy, it was because he reminded me of Steve.
Oh. So we got some daddy issues in Susie. That makes sense. You need to make sure Annie's not dead, by the way. See, Susie? Right. Right, correct. You are a child. Also, I think she's supposed to be like 16 or 17 here. Her outfit makes her look like 30.
I have the most wonderful news.
You're going to do another picture.
No.
She's gonna get married to Steve.
I hope you'll be very happy.
Oh, we will be. All of us.
Weird. You're gonna have a crush on your stepdad. Meanwhile, I am 98% sure Annie is dead in the other room.
You know, Annie.
Oh. Annie's fine.
You've got to be very careful the way you handle Susie. She's got a real problem.
To say the least.
I meant to be a good one, too. And I failed.
You did not fail. Sarah Jane's just a bitch.
Susie's in love.
Is that all? Why didn't you say so?
With your booze. She's in love with Steve.
Mr. Steve.
I know, girl. I know. That is an atrocious amount of pink in that room.
So Annie told you. Well, that's how you usually find things out about me.
Sassy.
It's always been more like a real mother. You never had time for me.
Wow. 1,500 miles away.
1,628 to be exact.
Well, that's quite a distance.
I don't think I'll be missed.
Oh. Wow.
It's only because of my ambition that you've had the best of everything.
Good for you.
You've given me everything but yourself. No wonder I went to Annie like...
It ain't ever gonna be enough for these two girls. Sarah Jane, it's just never enough for some people. Susie and Sarah Jane, prime examples.
If Steve is going to come between us, I'll give him up.
For the third time this movie?
Oh, Mama, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt you.
That was your full intent of acting out, was to hurt your mother. Don't lie.
Oh, Mama, please try to understand. I'm very sincere about it.
Your mom should understand. She wanted to be an actress, you know, so she went away as well.
You look so grown up when she said goodbye.
Steve, you better watch yourself.
When did this idea of college come up? Susie never once mentioned it to me.
She didn't mention a lot of things to you.
Did you call the doctor?
Yes, he'll be right over. And she wants the minister, too.
Oh, she dying. Annie's gone. Annie's out.
I want everything that's left to go to Sarah Jane.
Wow, that's a mother's love.
Tell her I know I was selfish. And if I loved her too much, I'm sorry.
Annie, how were you selfish?
Have my fur scarf. She always admired that fur.
What happens if you do all this and, like, you don't die that night? You know what I mean?
And I want Mr. McKinney to have a nice, clean $50 bill.
Aww, stop it, I'm gonna cry.
He was so nice and understanding about the bill.
I love Annie!
Always send him a little something at Christmas time in both our names.
Man, Annie kept it all together on so many fronts.
No mourning, but proud and high-stepping.
Yes, girl, you want a celebration of life. Wow, okay. I hope Annie got a big turnout for her funeral, because let me tell you something. This lady has kept it together for every single person in this movie. She has been the one constant for everyone. Oh, wow, look at her lily spray. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that turnout. Annie was loved.
And by coming in.
Let me through. Please.
Sarah Jane came. Sarah Jane came.
Mama.
We're all surprised Sarah Jane came.
I didn't mean it. Mama. I'm sorry.
Miss Laura, I killed my mother.
I killed her.
I mean, you didn't kill her, but you didn't help.
Come with us.
We got some big feelings today. She got all her wants, the white horses and everything. Oh, okay. You ripped my heart out and then just end the movie? Okay. Okay then, alright. Well, let's talk about it. Well, let me tell you something. This movie just stabbed me in the heart and it was like, bleed out, bitch. Deal with it. Oh, man. You know... Oh, my goodness. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a backstory that ain't nobody cares about. So, feel free to skip ahead if you want, or don't if you're a good person. Anyways, so Hubby and I have actually taken some of his photos from his mom's house, and we've been separating them out for, like, his mom has, like, 5 siblings, and we've been separating them out and scanning a whole bunch of pictures. Like, making digital copies so then all the siblings can have them. And anyways, you know, and a lot of these people, Hubban doesn't know, and of course I've only been in the family for like 9 years, so like I don't know a lot of these people. And anyways, me and Hubban just be having big life talk about people and like seeing the siblings like as kids, you know? Sometimes, oh my goodness, what a movie. What a time to watch a movie like this. To remember that even, like your grandparents used to be kids. I know we know that, but do we ever really think about it? Do we ever think about, like, people just out here doing the best they can with what they got, you know? And you know, a lot of people are assholes, like Sarah Jane, and she was mean to her mom, who was just trying to do the best she could. You know what? I think that I could be just big reading into this movie because me and Hubban have been going through these pictures and like talking about this kind of stuff. But even without that factored in, like, this movie was so layered and dealt with like really big things. And I mean, it is shitty, you know, that Sarah Jane got treated different because her mom wasn't white. And so like she wasn't all white, although her skin, you know, and it's just so shitty that like Sarah Jane wasn't proud of her mom, you know? And then, oh my god, this movie had so many things going on. Oh, when this movie first started, I gotta be honest with you about this, like, actress trying to make it and stuff. I'm like, how in the world are we gonna make this a 2-hour movie? Ooh, wee. And so anyways, and then Andy distributing her stuff, which, you know, we all gotta do eventually. You know, and then Sarah Jane running up to the casket. Oh, man. Shoo-wee, boy, I tell you what. You just never know when you're gonna lose people, you know? This was a good movie. I'm crying. I'm having a heavy moment because of what we're doing with the family photos, and then just like having this big existential crisis with Hubban about like, you know, you can be upset at people in the old, you know, put yourself in their shoes thing. I didn't even realize I was still wearing my headphones. You know, people really out here just trying the best with what they got. Oh, man. I did not expect me to have this kind of reaction to this movie. So anyways, this movie could just be hitting me harder because of what we've been doing with the pictures, like I've said, and like the conversations that me and Hubban have been having. But this movie is so beautiful. This movie is so beautiful and so layered. And honestly, you know, I think it kind of reminds me, and only because it kind of dealt with along the same topics, it kind of reminded me of like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, you know, when the white woman didn't call her parents ahead. Well, she called her parents, saying that she was going to bring her boyfriend home, but she didn't tell him that he was a black man, and he was like, maybe you should tell your parents, and she was like, nah, and it turns out maybe she should have told her parents, and then her mom was like super racist, and anyways, it kind of, that movie wasn't as sad as this one. It's just giving me those vibes, and, you know, it's such a, also like a really cool reminder to me that this art form has been tackling tough topics for a really long time. And, wow, just a really great movie. I think it's a really great movie. Couldn't watch it again tomorrow because I'd cry. I'd cry again, but, whew, real good movie. Highly suggest it, just couldn't watch it again tomorrow. And for that reason alone, I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars just because I couldn't watch it again tomorrow. But in all reality, it's like a really good movie and you should watch it if you haven't watched it. Or if you're emotionally constipated and like need a good cry. Big fan. Anyways, okay. Reba and Gayla, each other's favorite sisters, thank you so much for watching and playing along for the Halloween's giveaway. And just thank you for who you are as individuals, because you know why. Y'all are always so kind to me and Hubban and just everybody online that I see you interact with. So, more, oh my god, I just need to sit here and, I need to sit here and have a little sob, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, the world needs more people like you, Reba and Gayla, just so you know that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, because what I got coming up now, this Friday is going to be Rogue One, brought to you by Millennial Movie Member 1000th Ghost. Monday is going to be Blade. Big excited about that one. And then the 26th is going to be, I have my movies out of order. It's either going to be Ford and Ferrari. Oh my goodness. It's either going to be Ford versus Ferrari, or it's going to be the movie Hook. My calendar, it's only January and I've already used whiteout so many times. So anyways, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, stick around for whatever movies are coming up in whatever order they're happening in, because I don't even know right now. Links to social media down below if you want to be my friend outside the YouTubeverse. I'll see you back here on Friday. Bye.